Hi, my name is Dioselis. I am from Venezuela. I have been living in Canada the last 7 years.
My name is Wenchat. I'm from Ethiopia.
I was born and raised in Costa Rica.
My country of origin is from the Philippines.
I'm originally from the Philippines.
I'm from the Philippines.
I was born in San Jose, Costa Rica.
From Tokyo, Japan.
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Also from Germany. I'm a husband and we came over 2007. First to Kamloops and since 6 years we live in Blind Bay.
Well, the feel of community.
I guess the people here, they're all generally all nice.
I'd say the people, because they're more communities, they're more accepting, and yeah, they're open-minded.
Yeah, part of the community. I live here for just 2 years, and then I feel I have been living here forever.
Always I'm bragging how Canada is very inclusive and very equal gender-wise.
I love that. I don't know why, but I feel so well integrated here. I have been meeting amazing people everywhere, but I feel more connected with people here on Salmonar somehow.
Hunting, fishing, the lakes is one of the most beautiful things here. Lakes that you could just go enjoy.
It's a little cold sometimes, but there's a lot of really great people in Canada. Got really good friends.
Japan has lots of great things, and very people are perfectionists. They don't like to make mistakes, also see somebody making mistakes. Here, try and error is sort of the ground of what is our experience, where we learn how we want to do, right? So that's a big difference.
Well, everybody is back home. My dad, my mom just passed a month ago. So my dad, my sister, and my brother, they're all back home in the Philippines.
Definitely my friends and family that I still got back there.
Family and friends, of course. The food, the ocean, and how cheap it is there.
I speak 4.
We have our main language, which is Tagalog, and every province has different dialects.
The Filipino or Tagalog. We have, where I came from, we have a dialect, which is what we call Kinaraya. And then another province is Ilonggo, and another province is Cebuano.
For me, I have 2 different dialects because of my mom and my dad.
When I came to Canada, my English knowledge was over 0. So I went to the English school for the first 8 months.
At home, my husband is German. So we try to speak English when he's around.
And I myself, I love the English language. I was always hearing new words and then I looked it up, ridiculous like, as an example. I find that ridiculous, that sounds so nice. So I practiced that really overnight and the next day on my work site, something happened and I said, that's ridiculous.
Pronouncing A and like ah, or like it got me confused at first, and now to use it, it still does.
I have problems pronouncing a lot of stuff. My first language is not English, it's Spanish. I used to call chain link fence, chingy-ling fence for the longest time.
And then I learned particular and he said, that's particular ridiculous and all, and I love that.
I managed to get a good laugh out of it and, learn at the same time.
Yeah, there's some.
A little bit of racist comments or things is about with my accent and my not perfect English, so my broken English, how some people say.
If I could recall, one of the things are, during employment.
At first, people will not look at me as a hire or won't trust me enough to give me a job.
Of course, being from the Philippines, I'm always associated like, oh, okay, are you applying to be a housekeeper or a nanny?
I get underestimated a lot. Women are always underestimated, but being a young, black, female teenager, people don't expect you can do much. You're a working hand.
It's just the way people perceive you.
The people are very friendly.
Yes.
But then one time I was shopping with my friend. She was from Germany too, and we talked in German. And after us there was a man walking, an older man, and he says, "Oh, you are Nazis."
Unfortunately, ignorant people are everywhere. We will always find, especially with my skin color, you will find people with judgment.
That was a shock for me.
Yeah, but we have really to say that happens, but really that was very, very, very difficult. Maybe in the whole, I'm now here nearly 13 years and there's maybe 2 or 3 times.
Fortunately, I have more positive experience than bad experience, so I don't give it that much importance.
We better to learn how we could process it, talk about those issues, and think about how we could do in social action.
Oh, there's a lot of positive experience also. It's not always negative. I mean, there's some good people I met here. I learned hunting here by good people too, fishing.
Here, we often going to the movie or theaters. Well, I shouldn't say theater, or yes, I don't know how to say that, but we going to the high schools theater things.
Yeah, theater something.
Yes, so it's like seeing you guys acting. It's very cool.
Driving around. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and sometimes it's a hazard because I was like, oh, that's nice, and then I can't focus.
But I got to learn to like hockey. I think it's a really nice, fast-paced, very technical, very tactical game.
I played basketball.
Do you still play?
No, I'm too short for that here.
I would just say, like, be yourself. Like, don't hide your culture or your background.
Just be proud of where you came from and open up, talk about it more to other people so they know you better.
If you have other people from your own background, from your own culture or nationality, people seem to kind of have a cluster, and they have hard time to mix. And if you stay like that, you're gonna be outsider all the time. So you really have to
educate yourself, familiarize yourself, gain experience, and then I would encourage for newcomers, volunteer.
Make the effort to be open to learn and to socialize more, so that way you integrate and then you appreciate. Otherwise you don't really feel connected, and you don't feel you belong to the society. So I think that's very important.
I was a little bit close-minded at the beginning, for be honest. I was on the negative state for a bit, where I don't like this school, I don't like the language, I don't like this, I don't like that. But it's not easy, but it's something that if you have the positive view, it's gonna be so much better than if you focus on the harder part.
That's a question that I ask myself a few times, and I don't regret it.
I would definitely visit my families and friends, but for now I chose to live here in Canada for education and then for job opportunities.
I told myself years ago, if I'm gonna do something, I don't want to regret it the day of tomorrow. So if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna live with it. So no, I have not regretted the move here. I think the move here is another chapter in my life, a new experience, a new way of life, a new eye-opener.
And I don't want to go back to Germany.
Me either. I only think when they ask me, I only regret that I didn't come 30 years before.
Yeah.
That's my only thing.
One message. What message could be for locals and immigrants? For local could be kind. I know life is busy. I know life is sometimes hard and we get involved into our business, but be kind doesn't cost that much and can make a big difference on people that are not having the best moment of their life. And as an immigrant, be open.
We came here to seek new life, and I think it's important to be open for it and get to learn. Otherwise, you won't appreciate it. You would always feel like there is a barrier.
I came to Canada when I was already 30 years old, so I have a lot of stereotype and bias about how life should be or shouldn't be. And so when I came to the different culture with a different point of view, was a little bit like, to confront your own belief.
We can't change to Canadian. We just, we are mosaic. Each has the quality, but how it's in the big context of a big artwork of Canada. That's, I think, everyone's journey of the heart.
And if you have an open mind and you want to really integrate to the society, you can learn a lot, and you can be definitely a better human being and a better person.
Okay, great. That was wonderful. Okay. We just need to sign these forms just to say you don't mind being on camera.
Read it before. Maybe it's written, kick them out of Canada. I don't want that.